Breathe in, breathe out. My stomach is already growling. Hello. I just started my day and my stomach is already growling. I'm just a hungry guy, I guess. Jeez. Kurt, congrats on being first this morning. Good morning to you, beautiful. Lady Iron, good morning as well. And Coleman, hello to you, Mr. Handsome. Hello to you, handsome. How's everybody doing? I knew that was gonna happen. I freaking knew it. I went out there like right before I came on camera. I went out there, go check on Jenny. She was not ready to come in, and now she's jumping at the door. So I need to go get her. This will be very quick. Well, you know what? Then I got to put a diaper on her. So why don't we just go ahead and do some clips? All right. This only take a minute, but hello there, True Celts.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh!
No!
Nice!
Got him.
Hell yeah!
No!
Yes, let's
got
freaking
that
go!
made up. Hell yeah!
I missed.
Farida feed it into your system during surgery. Use that. and
That's
show me
gonna
what
go
got
in
on.
my body?
Thank you for resubscribing.
Loots!
Shiwi on my zing until I'm coughing.
You could do that with many injuries, sure. With your limber hips, do we need to limber Spooky up? Because would. Cover your eyes, kiddos. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a very I'm sure it won't be that bad, right?
Let me show you.
Let's add Will's guidance. Please. All right. She's all taken care of now. I knew that was going to happen, though. I knew it. I knew it. Ooh, banana bread. That sounds good. Do you put any chocolate chips in the banana bread? We used to occasionally make some banana bread, and like putting chocolate chips in our homemade banana bread. And I just got to say, all right, chocolate chips, no nuts. Not a big walnut fan in the banana bread. Although, I mean, I will still eat it. I like walnuts. I prefer baked goods without walnuts. But look forward to my overnight oats every single day. What do you make them yourself? Or do you buy some oats? Kelt, hope you're having a good day. Having lunch with the fam today. I'll send you some chimichangas. Yum. I meant to, I forgot. Dang. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe you just like lay a slice on its side, put some chocolate chips on it, and then microwave it or something. Maybe they'll melt in there. I don't know. That'd be very messy still. So I make them with whey protein farts and peanut butter and banana. No, you can. I mean, obviously, like whey is going to increase the farts, but it's still. I mean, it's still a good protein source. You know, peanut butter and banana and chocolate chips. Now they're go lay down. Scratching at Mrs. Magooth's office door, but I don't think I'm gonna open it because I can't supervise them while they're in there. Yeah, overnight oats though is a good idea. We used to make some pretty often, and actually Mrs. Magooth still has them from time to time, but I haven't had any in a while. But I do like the idea of just having something to grab out of the fridge and you're good to go. So. Porridge? You want porridge? Hang on a second. Is porridge much different from oatmeal, or is it pretty much just the same thing? What we would call oatmeal. Oatmeal is a specific type of porridge made from oats, while porridge is a broader term for a hot-cooked cereal dish made from various grains. It is a bit different. Gotcha. So what do you put in your, what's in your porridge then? It has various grains though. Yeah, so my breakfast lately has been kind of non-existent. I actually have been, it's funny, I eat a pancake or some pancakes like every day pretty much, but I haven't been eating them for breakfast. Maybe I could change that, but also my schedule's been a little bit weirder this week because of spring break. So we've had some daytime practices and whatnot. So I don't know, there's box porridge you make on the stove. You usually add milk and brown sugar. Gotcha. Well, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good to me. I was talking about this in Spooky Stream pretty recently. Ever since I learned about it, I've made a pancake bowl like every day. So still eat it every day basically. When I had it at my grandparents anyways, it's been too long. And your grandparents have it every day. Dang. Pancake bowls. I will tell my friends about this because I learned about this pretty recently and I have not been able to stop eating them. Basically, I'm too lazy to make pancakes. I feel like it's not difficult, but it can make a pretty good mess, you know? And so all this, I'm just like, but I do love pancakes. I saw on Instagram a reel. This person basically made themselves like a protein pancake bowl. And you tell your friends this, yet this is my first time hearing about it. No, I'm saying like the only person I talked to about it was Spooky so far. I'm telling you all right now. It's a new learning for me. But you basically take like your pancake, if you buy like Kodiak pancake mix, which is, you know, the protein pancake, just already pre-made mix. What I usually do is I will put some of that in a bowl, add some milk, and then kind of whatever else I want to it. So it just depends on what I've got left for food for the day. Like if I need a lean protein source or something like that, I may throw something else in there. Just depends. But then just, you know, stir it up in the bowl, put it in the microwave for like a minute to anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how much, you know, mix I have. And then it's good to go. And it's just like in the bowl, it doesn't stick to the sides of the bowl. Like it washes out very easily. It's been awesome. And I'll put all sorts of different things inside of it. So like, I've done powdered peanut butter for a lean protein source. I've done, my protein powder for a very lean protein source. I've put an egg in there for just a little bit more of like a medium fat protein. Banana. I've put in like I do a protein, or sorry, not a protein, just a Greek yogurt whip that I'll sometimes make, and I'll put that on top with some fruit. Like there's so many different combinations you can do. I've made like a chocolate pancake and then put peanut butter and banana on top. It's been really good. Banj, hello to you, lovely person. How you doing, bucko? Sounds awesome. Maybe I just need to make like I should make a video of it or something like that. Just a quick, you know, here's how to do the recipe kind of deal, because it's pretty easy, and it's definitely been one of my favorite things I've been eating lately. Oh, I'm bucking. Things are solid here, Banj. I stayed up too late last night. I think I told you guys I've been doing some meal prep stuff, and I was so close to the end of it, I just decided to make two meals last night instead of just one. And but that made the kitchen cleanup took me a long time, and getting all of it, you know, finished cooking and all of it ended up being up till like 12:30. So that was not ideal. Cooking stream win. Oh, would this really be cooking? It's more so microwave. I mean, I guess it's just kind of an easy like snack dessert, or it could be a breakfast recipe, you know, but it's nothing terribly complicated or fancy, you know. but it's just something I never really thought of before. So, doing aight. Used to spend entire Saturdays doing meal prep. Now I'm too disorganized and Bard won't eat the things I prep. Oh, dang. You know, we actually, so would you do it for like the week? My idea for this was I got 5 like pretty large recipes. And then there was a 6th recipe that was a little bit smaller. So the others all made like 10 servings. One of them made 11 servings. So it was like 51 meals between the 5. And then the 6th recipe did another 6. So it was basically 57 meals. I do a month's worth. Okay, 5 large recipes do like 6 portions. Yes, okay. So that's what I just did. I didn't want to do it all in one day because I knew that would be too hectic for me. So I just decided to make one each day. I've got them packaged up and yeah, I think we have 42 meals. 42? Because we basically, whenever each day I would cook one, we'd have, 2 servings of that, one for me, one for Mrs. Magoots. And then, if we were busy and we haven't been able to shop, we just grab one too. So 51 meals in this economy. The hope is, and we actually have a freezer coming today as well, which I told Mrs. Magoots, I guess I'm truly an adult because I'm actually excited to get this freezer. It's just it's not a big freezer, it's just a small little chest freezer, but it's going to be able to, hold all these meals. And hopefully this is sort of a mainstay of something we do, because I like the idea of having some meals in the freezer that if we don't feel like cooking or, we don't have to necessarily then go out to eat or something and spend more money. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Also to help me keep on to my, my fitness goals, with training and everything. It's going to be pretty awesome. But Ghost, hello. When I got a new dishwasher, it changed my life. Best adult purchase aside from the house. So did you have a dishwasher before that? Or were you saying like this dishwasher it used to all be by hand, and now you have a dishwasher to do it? I would do big cooks every so often, multiple meals as a top up, but I could then only make one big recipe on a Saturday and eat one and top up freezer with 5. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So I had this idea for, like I said, 57 meals. Found out my freezer can really only hold about, 25 of them, maybe a little more, maybe up to 30, but nowhere near the 57. And then that wouldn't even account for all the other things that, we might want. Like we have some frozen fruit in there for smoothies and things. We like to have some ice cream in there. So it wouldn't have even held anything else. So we had an old one. This one was very high quality, fancy one on clearance. Nice. Yeah. The dishwasher we have right now is also, we just bought last year, and I get you. 'Cause like it was like, holy crap, our dishes are actually clean now. And it doesn't leak water on the floor randomly. Yeah. Yeah, all the meal prep stuff I did yesterday, so making the two large meals that I did, I was able to fit all of those dishes in this dishwasher and run it last night, which was awesome. Except there's one pan that we don't put in the dishwasher. So Nova, how you doing? My dishwasher turned 18 this year. Also, my wife says I have to stop calling my kid the dishwasher. What if the dishwasher was just really like fond of that name? It's sort of like their gangster name or something, like old New York gangster name. Like, oh God, guys, look over there in that corner booth. It's Jimmy the dishwasher. I don't know what's a good last name. It's Jimmy the Dishwasher Johnson. He's here for his money laundering. I don't know. Anyway. I had a small freezer and I could get 20 meals in one drawer. I didn't prep carbs like rice or pasta to go with the meal, just sauces, and use sealable bags to store them rather than like Tupperware of plastic tubs. Gotcha. That makes sense. That is a good idea. Because then you can definitely stretch the space out quite a bit more. Been calling her the roommate ever since. Wish I had a dishwasher. You don't have a dishwasher, Coleman? What about, would you ever consider like one of those countertop dishwashers? My kitchen tiny. My mom, honestly, like, so before she moved to Georgia, the house that, like, one of the houses I grew up in, I'd say the main house I grew up in, we spent most of my years of my childhood were there, but her house didn't have a dishwasher. And what she ended up doing was she got like a little countertop dishwasher and a cart, and she basically would just like wheel it out over to the sink, hook it up to the sink, run it, and then wheel the cart, back out. And I think it worked okay, but then also she just stopped using it. But that's kind of my mom. So she's like, I'm just going to wash these by hand. I'm like, well, I don't want to wash them by hand. You can mix up the carbs you have with the meal, and they're usually done in 10 minutes, so it gives more variety. Yeah. Like what kind of carbs did you use? Tortilla chips sometimes. So you'd maybe do like, yeah, you said like rice or pasta. Would you do like beans or anything like that? Sometimes you get fancy and you're like, oh, I feel like some orzo today or some couscous. You don't have a dishwasher either, Nova. Dang. Yeah, I got to be honest. I'm far too lazy to not have a dishwasher. Lady Ghost says that. What if the dishwasher's out? So ask her why she would be out. She loves it. It's her favorite joke. That's definitely got to be one of her favorite jokes, if not her absolute favorite. Yeah, I'm just too lazy. Also, I feel like I promise, like if you ever hosted me at your house, I would eat off of your dishes. But I'll tell you this: when I wash dishes, especially like pots and pans, all right, when I wash them by hand, I'm like, am I doing a good enough job? Like I understand that it got soap all over it and it was scrubbed all over, but I'm still wondering if, like, is there stuff on there that I just can't see because it wasn't washed long enough? You know what I mean? And the dishwasher, it runs water over something for a very long time. So that's why I just feel like it does a much better job than I do too. So it's not even just about being lazy. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Otherwise, rice, pasta, couscous, potato. Oh yeah, potatoes. Got to, yeah. Got to. I can wash better by hand than my dishwasher. Really? Dang. I can't. I cannot. I don't know. Then again, maybe it's just, it could also be like, so here's, I don't know. Hopefully you don't get grossed out by this. A good example of this. So the pot I talked about that we don't wash in the dishwasher. It's like one of those super non-stick surfaces. It's from a company called Our Place. I don't know if any of you guys have any of their cookware. It's a really good, we have both a stock pot and then also like a saucepan. And it's really good. Like, I'm glad we have it, but it could just be the fact that it's so non-stick. Maybe that's what makes it harder to wash. But like, I've definitely been able to still smell, like if I cook a sauce in it or something like that, I've definitely still been able to smell the sauce on it after it's been cleaned and dried, and I'm like, man, how do I feel about this? Don't wash it in the dishwasher just means put it in the dishwasher less. It also means that Mrs. Magoots would murder me in my sleep. Washing machine will like cook chicken goo onto my chopping board rather than washing it off. So I'll always do that by hand. I've heard that too. So what I typically will do is I will take the knife, and just basically like scrape it along the chopping board and then try to rinse it off as best I can. And then I'll put it in the dishwasher. Our old dishwasher 100% did that. 100%. It did. Like, we'd pull it out and it's like, oh, this definitely still some chicken stuff on it. But I just did that with the new dishwasher, and it came out clean. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Because then the other thing is you got the scrubby, like I got the, the bristly scrubby thing. And I'm just thinking like, okay, how much chicken, like if I wash it by hand, I'm like, okay, how much chicken goo is in the scrubby now, But I don't know. Like I said, if you ever host me, I promise I will eat at your place. I trust you. I guess I don't trust myself as much is all. But hey, hearts are all still beating here, so we're good, right? All right, I'm gonna have a seat, friends. I admittedly trying to work out yesterday, and I am sore. It was a very good one. I was really pleased, but my legs are tired. My legs are tired. And then, yeah, like I said, it was a lot of time standing in the kitchen last night, too. You can def eat here because we got a fancy dishwasher. So when are you visiting? When should I visit? Tell me when. You tell me. All right. We're going to play, we do have a hard cutoff time today. It's going to be, we've been having some slightly shorter streams, so it'll be roughly the same as what we've been having, but I do have a podiatrist appointment today, so yeah, we gotta make sure I'm leaving on time for that. I don't want to be late. Early fall is lovely here. Early fall. We talking like September, basically? September could be a solid time, honestly. When is the